it's me Celia, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a product review from a company called Teami. They recently sent Sharie and I each a bag of their Skinny Blend tea to test out, and if you've been watching our vlogs and Instagram posts, you've probably seen it appear quite a few times. That's because I've been using it for the last week or so pretty regularly, and I'm really excited to be able to give you guys an in-depth review of what I think and have experienced in the last week or so, as well as a little bit about the company and the product itself, so that way you can decide if this is something that you want to integrate into your routine and your daily lifestyle. If you do want to try it out, they have given us a code for you guys, which is so cool, and it's for 18% off of your purchase. They already have free shipping, so this is kind of a cool deal. And you just have to use the code MUFFINS18 when you're checking out to get the discount. I will be sure to put the link to Teami down below, as well as our code, so you guys can save that money. So I have seen a lot of advertisements on social media for like detox teas and weight loss teas and things like that. The one thing that kind of set Teami apart for me was when I went to their website, I didn't see any crazy results or promises of results. There was no lose 20 pounds in a month or 6 inches off your waist with 1 bag of tea. It's nothing like that. Actually, their motto is it's not just tea, it's a lifestyle, which means that while their product is great, they also encourage you to incorporate it into a healthy lifestyle, which is something I definitely support. They have a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a blog where they're always posting things like recipes and easy workout tips. They're always answering concerns and questions and stuff from their subscribers and people that are using their products. So I feel like that kind of communication with the people that they are, selling to is so important and not something you really see all the time. So like I mentioned before, they sent us their Skinny Blend. They do have quite a few other blends on their site that do various things. They have one that's Teami Profit, which is for overall health and wellness. They have a Teami Alive, which is for a boost of nutrients and minerals and things like that. They have a Teami Relax to help you relax at night, Teami Energy to give you energy. They have a Teami Focus that promotes like healthy brain function and to help you focus. They have a Teami Colon that boosts your metabolism and helps you, digest things properly and get rid of toxins. And then they have this Teami Skinny, and this one is to increase your metabolism, give you energy, reduce bloat, and kind of help just the way everything's working, in your body. So you can actually get this one as well as the colon tea together on their website. It's called a 30-day detox. When you buy them both together, you actually get $5 off. So that's kind of a good way to do it. I really wanted to get that in the future. But this is a regimen that you can do for 30 days just to help detoxify your body and give yourself a boost and all that good stuff. So you probably noticed that this is a loose leaf tea. If you're not familiar with loose leaf tea, it's basically just dehydrated tea leaves and roots that you put in water, and the steeping process allows the benefits of those roots and leaves to get into the tea and then into your body when you drink it. There's a few ways that you can make this tea or prepare this tea. One is like a diffuser ball or a diffuser for loose leaf tea. There are tumblers and mugs that have a diffuser in them. You can also just put this straight in your cup and drink it. Ingesting any of these roots or leaves are not harmful to you. If anything, it's just gonna add a little bit of fiber to your diet. So on the Teami website, they have 2 options to help you prepare your tea. The first one is a tea infuser, and it looks like this. It's so cute. This is silicone. This bottom part here is where you're gonna place your tea, and as you can see, it's got the little strainer holes in it, so that way your tea can seep through while keeping the tea leaves and roots inside of this container. There's plenty of room for it to expand inside, and it also comes with this little bottom, and this is to just set this on when you're done steeping your tea, so that way you don't have anything leak out on your countertop. And I believe these are $8.95 on their site, and it's really good quality and it's worked really well for me. The second option that they offer on their site is a diffuser bottle. This is not a shaker bottle, this is just a diffuser mug, so you're not gonna wanna put your stuff in here and shake it. But It comes in a 13 ounce, which is what I have here, and they also have a 20 ounce on their website that you can pick up. They are double insulated, so this part here just comes out, it screws into it like this. That's really nice, so if you have hot tea, it's not gonna transfer heat to your hands. If you wanna have it cold, it's not gonna have condensation on the outside, which is really nice. And inside of it, it has this little strainer, and that's what keeps the tea from getting into your mouth. And then it has the lid, of course, and it has a really strong seal on the lid. I have tossed this in my purse and not had any leaks whatsoever. On the bottom, there's a secret compartment. So if you were gonna take your tea to have later, you could always just put your leaves in here, screw it onto the bottom, or put vitamins, whatever fits in there that you wanna take with you is totally cool. But they also have this little strap, which I think is amazing because I only have 2 hands, but I have 3 kids. So I'm able to put this on my wrist or hang it off of the stroller or something like that. And like I said, the lid doesn't leak. So it's just a nice little feature that makes it easy to take this with you. So you can get this on their site in a bunch of different colors. They also have little inserts that you can put in here to kind of customize your mug, which I think is really cool. So you can kind of make your Teami a TU. So with the Teami Skinny, you're just going to add a teaspoon, which seems like a little, but when you put it into your cup, you're gonna notice it blooms and gets so much bigger. You can also add more or less depending on your personal preference with it. But start with a teaspoon, see how it works with your body, and then you can gauge it from there. So you just place it into hot water and let it steep for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're all set to go. If you are using this cup, you're going to want to leave this open while you're steeping it, so that way the hot air can escape, because like I said, the lid is like airtight. So the flavor of this tea is very, very mild. It's not bitter or have a super earthy taste to it. It has oolong tea in it, which is a semi-fermented tea. Black tea is a very fermented tea, and green tea is an unfermented tea. So oolong is just right in the middle of those. It's really mellow taste to it. You can add sweetener to it. You can add fruit, whatever you would like. It's not going to change any of the benefits that you are going to get from this tea. So I've been drinking tea for quite a while, and I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the benefits from loose leaf herbs and tea leaves and roots and stuff like that. So when I got this package and I was reading the ingredients, I was really impressed. While most of the ingredients in here are good for what this product does, like metabolism, energy, bloat, those kind of things, there's a lot of benefits that kind of go past that I think are really cool. It helps with, you know, increasing the oxidation of fat, your body absorbing nutrients. It has yerba mate in here, which has a ton of vitamins and minerals in it. So I love that there are extra benefits outside of the major ones that you pick up this tea for, you know what I mean? You can drink this tea either hot or cold. If you are going to prepare it hot, you don't want to use boiling hot water off the stove. You're just going to want to use really hot water. So either heat up your water and let it sit for a minute, or get it out of your Keurig or something like that. That inside piece in here is microwave safe. So if that was your only option, you could pull that piece out and microwave your hot water if that was something that worked for you. Iced is really, really good too. I've had it that way quite a few times. So all I do is I just steep the tea in about 6 ounces of water, and then I add ice to it once it's done steeping, and I either drink it then or I pop it in the fridge and have it with me later. So the one thing that I really want to express to you guys is that this is not a fast. There is nowhere on the site that you will find that this is a meal supplement, that this should take place of any one of your meals. It is not a fast. You want to incorporate this with your diet and exercise, so that way you are getting the most benefit out of your diet and exercise. You can also have as many cups a day as you want of this tea. It's not a diuretic or a laxative, so there's not going to be any emergencies that you have to worry about. It's basically what your body can handle and what it is that you feel comfortable with doing. So you can feel pretty safe with the ingredients that are in here. Everything is all natural. It's soy-free, dairy-free, vegan. They don't add any caffeine or anything like that. Like, no stimulants are added to it whatsoever. The only caffeine in here is what is inherently in the tea leaves. So if you guys have any other questions about how I prepared this tea or anything like that, feel free to ask down below, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how this week has gone for me. So I started this tea after the first day that I got it, and I have not had a cup of coffee in the morning since. That is a big deal. I have had a cup of coffee every morning, first thing in the morning, soon as I get up, for a really long time. I get a really sustainable amount of energy from this tea. It's not the kind of energy that like shoots you to the moon and you're really shaky and super hyper and then you crash later. It's just an even, smooth energy that sails throughout the day. And when I start to feel it dip, if I do, it's usually late in the afternoon, and then I just have another cup of tea. It's not so strong that if I have it later on in the day, it's going to interrupt my sleep or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with that whatsoever, but I have thoroughly enjoyed the energy from it. And guys, I haven't had to worry about like coffee creamers or anything like that in the morning. It's just tea. So the next benefit is that things seem to be running smoother, if you can pick up what I'm throwing down. I'm not gonna be too graphic about it, but that is something that I've always had issues with, is digestion. I've never been somebody that's been pretty regular, but since I've been taking this tea, I would say after about the third day, I started to notice like, hey, things are moving right along and it's going really good. Not in an urgent way or an emergency kind of way at all, but just kind of like, this is the way your body is supposed to process stuff. So the last benefit that I have noticed from this tea is a reduction in my bloat. It is nothing that someone I know would be like, hey, there's a huge reduction in your bloat. You know what I mean? But it's like, I notice it when I put on pants or I wear a fitted shirt, that things aren't quite as snug, or that I don't feel so bloated, you know? It's just it's a much lighter feeling, and that's definitely started within the first couple of days that I was using this, and it's been sustainable every morning. I've kind of noticed it's just getting a little bit better here and there. So I can't really give you guys an update on like my metabolism or weight loss with this product because I've only been using it a little over a week, so there's no way to really gauge if that is something that is happening. Sharie and I do plan to do a review after we've been using this tea for 30 days, kind of just an update with you guys to let you know like, hey, how this product's working. So then I'll be able to let you know then how I think it's affected my journey and my weight loss and stuff like that. So very simply put, I would definitely recommend this tea. If you are someone that has been looking at it for a while or deciding if it's something you want to try, the benefits that I have had have been really good. It's nothing drastic and crazy, but it is natural, and I feel safe using it, and I feel safe telling you guys that it is something that I think is worth using. So I hope that you enjoyed this review. Don't forget again that there is a coupon code for you down below. Stay tuned on our Instagram and on our videos for updates about how this tea is going. If you've tried it, let me know how you guys like it, and I will see you in our next vlog.